Hello guys, and welcome to Mass Effect Andromeda Part 3. So hopefully the stream goes well, because hopefully. I don't know where it's gonna leave me, so okay. I've forgotten the things.
I don't see any champagne.
Where is everybody? Well, this can't be right.
It's like everything's on standby.
If it's a surprise party, they're doing an awfully good job of it.
We could see what the VI has to say.
But yeah, I'm hoping the stream is good in a way. Hopefully. Be annoying if it's not. Like I've been watching some oh what is it? Some Mass Effect tribute videos. And oh, I absolutely love them, to be honest. They're just amazing. So what they're about basically, they people have got clips from the whole Mass Effect trilogy, and So yeah, people have got like clips from Mass Effect trilogy from 1 to 3, and basically put music to the video. So it's really good. Just riding around with my pal. Nice, Sparky. Is the stream alright for you guys? Oh, I didn't do this. I didn't scan it.
It's like they didn't finish building it.
I got a whore. What? I like and some message retracted. Your mum's gay. That's really harsh, Star Taser. That is really harsh, man.
Welcome to the Nexus, gateway to Andromeda. I'm Avina, a virtual intelligence designed to assist you with immigration.
Can you tell us where the welcome party is hiding?
I'm sorry, my code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations. Please select from the following pre-programmed responses.
That was really harsh, Star Taser, you little bastard. Nah, I'm joking. You're not a bastard. I got a horse I like, and some clothes, and stranger missions. Nice, Sparky. I'm gonna have to come on to basically I'm gonna have to come on to Red Dead again sometime. Like, you know. You're better than Tifu in Fortnite. I am not Star Taser. I am absolutely crap at Fortnite, dude. You should play online again. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Star Taser. And no, Sparky, I'm gonna have to play it again, you know?
Where do colonists live?
Once you've cleared immigration, our helpful staff will assist you in choosing the home world of your dreams. Will it be the tropical paradise of Habitat 7, the gentle rolling hills of Habitat 3, or perhaps the mysterious twilight world of Habitat 5? Whichever you choose, rest assured our Pathfinders have carefully vetted all colony worlds to ensure your security and prosperity.
Oh boy.
Habitat 7. That's where we landed. She's way out of date.
Matrix should play it with us. He should, to be honest. He's bought the blooming game, and yet he's just been massively playing like all the other fucking games. It's stupid, really. Problem is, though, you say that, Sparky, and the last couple of times you haven't even been playing with us.
What year is it?
The current year is 2819. After spending over 600 years in stasis, it's normal to feel disoriented or confused upon arrival. Our helpful medical staff can assist with any physical or psychological after effects you may be experiencing.
Well, she's got the date right, at least.
So where is everyone?
I'd rather see him stream Red Dead than Blackout. Really? No, I prefer I like Blackout. But I would rather him like stream Blackout than him playing Apex, to be honest. I don't know, I not that keen on Apex. Like massively not that keen, so I don't know why, but you know.
What is the Nexus?
The Nexus serves as the central hub for the Andromeda Initiative's colonization efforts. It is the first destination for all colonists upon their arrival in the new galaxy. Please enjoy the many venues the Nexus has to offer. As the station expands, it will one day serve as the seat of government for Milky Way colonists. Providing a safe, stable, and prosperous environment is our primary goal.
Not from the looks of it.
He streams when I get off playing. He's late on the Red Dead story. Yeah, that is true. He hasn't really been doing that, has he? Like doing videos of the Red Dead, of the story and that. To be honest, everyone's done this. Yeah, that is true. Everyone's done the story by now. To be honest.
How does the immigration process work?
We ask that you submit to a brief medical exam to ensure your health and well-being after making such a long journey.
Yo, Sparky, is the stream alright for you? Like, it's not laggy or anything, is it? I hope not, but I don't know. I'm watching it on my laptop, but you know how it is. Like I can't hear it because if I hear it, then the sound is gonna go onto the screen basically. Yeah, I played that Division 2 by the way. I played it. I played like 10 minutes of it and I was like I really couldn't get into it. Not laggy, okay. Only bad thing about online it had GTA what? Griefs? Grit? I can't even say that.
Once you've been cleared, our colonization experts will assist you in finding your new home. Please be mindful of the queue. Thousands of eager colonists like you are waiting to begin their new life in Andromeda.
Where? Place is deserted.
What can you tell me about the Andromeda galaxy?
Here in Andromeda, you are over 2 million light years away from the Milky Way galaxy. This is the furthest any life form has ever traveled outside our home system,
Okay,
making you a
trolls.
brave pioneer indeed. The nexus itself is located in a region known as the Helios Cluster. Here, you and thousands of your fellow colonists will fulfill your dreams of settling a new home. Fortune awaits.
That's all.
It has been my pleasure. Please see one of our helpful immigration staff for further assistance. And welcome to your new home in Andromeda, where the brightest star is you. Current wait time for immigration processing is
Yeah,
unknown error.
Right. That was helpful.
yo, Sparky, I bet you're thinking like I don't even know what this game's about to be honest. So there's Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. So that's like a trilogy, and this one's more of a like sort of it's not a sequel. It's I don't even know how you'd say it to be honest. It's not a prequel and it's not a sequel. Um, it's sort of another follow-on sort of Mass Effect game basically. It is a really good game though. I like this game. The only problem I have with it is the graphics. The graphics in Mass Effect the trilogy were a little bit more better than these ones. But the reason for the graphics in this is because they were experimenting on their new engine basically, and that's why the graphics doesn't look as good. But so
Hello?
basically, there is a big massive threat called the Reapers, and they're basically coming to invade the whole galaxy to wipe out the organics. So what the organics did is they made these arcs, and basically they sent the arcs away from the Milky Way galaxy to try and survive because they thought that the Reapers would kill them all, basically. So we're in a completely new galaxy here.
This place should be packed with people.
It's a really good game though. I enjoy it.
There's a guy. Maybe he's got champagne.
Let's talk.
Hi there. We're from Ark Hyperion, and wondering where everybody went.
Did he hear you?
Did you say an Ark? This is the Nexus, right? Pretty sure we parked in the right place.
And for what it's worth, your VI over there could use an update.
Of course, I'm sorry. It's just, we thought you were all dead.
What?
Or captured, or lost in dark space, or... But you're here. You have no idea how much this means.
I don't believe it. I'm Tyrion Candros. I lead our militia on the Nexus.
I'm Ryder. This is Cora Harper and Liam Costa, part of the Pathfinder team.
I'm sorry for the confusion. Our sensors told us an Ark had arrived, but Helios is notorious for scrambling equipment. We thought you were just another malfunction.
Red Dead Online's still in beta. Yeah, that they have said that. Yeah, I didn't think it was in beta. I actually thought it was the whole like online. But yeah, it's actually in beta, isn't it? So like the online's good. Um, I do like that rush game gun, Wash gun or something. I can't remember what it was called now. But yeah, I do like that. Division was okay. I played it, but like I really couldn't get into it. So for me, it was okay. I played GTA 5 with friends, but I didn't like it that much. Really, bit weird being in a city of just destruction and crime 24/7. What on the GTA 5 online? That's true, but the problem is, like, online is you can't destroy the city, if you know what I mean. Like, you say there's destruction, but the only destruction is if you blow up, sort of, if you blow up the cars, really, if someone's in it or something. But even still, if you blow up the cars when someone's in it and it's their car, you have to pay the online player your money. It's a bit annoying.
But aren't you expecting us?
You're the first Ark we've seen. After a year of waiting and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking.
You've been stranded for a whole year?
Longer. I'll fill you in on the way to Op Center.
Matrix is scared of horses.
Everything that...
Sorry, that just made me laugh. I like just riding around on my horse. That is true. Like, it is good. Problem is you gotta try and not get too close to other people. Otherwise, they literally just kill you. It's annoying. But yeah, I feel bad seeing horses suffering and dying in Red Dead. That's why, mate, you always have to try not to shoot the horses.
We arrived 14 months ago. Right away, we hit a band of dark energy that knocked us off course.
We're familiar with it.
Then you'll know why we call it the Scourge. We lost whole sections of the station. A lot of people died. No power, no food. The chaos went on for months. It finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents were banished. Exiles, we call them.
Are things back to normal?
Not even close. But you're here now, so maybe the worst is over.
Yeah, it's good when you're on dead server. That is true. That is true. Like, the good thing is about like when I was playing Star Wars: The Old Republic, so basically the other online people can't kill you. The only way they could they don't kill you, but they like fight you. But when they fight you, you just get knocked down and that's it. So that's a good thing about Star Wars: The Old Republic. I really love that game though. That game is absolutely amazing. Like the story to it is amazing. Though at the moment the story now, people are like not liking it. So there's too many people who are just like, I only know one thing: the shoot button. True.
No word from the other Pathfinders?
No word from anyone, period.
Any threats from the locals?
So far, we've stayed hidden. We're in no shape to deal with an attack.
We had a first contact situation on Habitat 7. Whole thing went south. They tried to kill us.
That wasn't first contact. We know about them. Those aliens are going to be a real problem.
This day just keeps getting better.
We're here.
You guys go ahead. I'll check out the security situation.
You should know our command structure has been fractured. Some of us are filling in for leaders who died.
Is it true?
They said drop everything and report for duty.
And no one was expecting an Ark to finally show up.
Docking procedures agreeing across the board.
Stand by to merge Hyperion power into the grid.
The crew of the Hyperion.
Good luck.
I do
I'm
like it.
Jaren Tan, director of the initiative. You have no idea how much your arrival means to us.
I found one guy. You found one guy fishing. I bet you got some rope and tied him up and just like rode with him for a while and just pissed him off or something. That's probably what I would have done, to be honest. I'm a terrible person, I know.
Not as much as it means to us. We had one hell of a time getting here. Nice to see some friendly faces.
Hungry faces. Any supplies you can spare would be appreciated.
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs. Where's the Pathfinder?
You're looking at him.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Alec is dead. Please understand, the entire initiative is at risk. None of the Golden Worlds panned out. They're a bust, and there's been no word from the other arcs.
What happened to them?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
We need to find more resources, but that takes people, and we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A golden world.
Now more than ever, we need a Pathfinder.
It now falls to you, Ryder. Are you up to the task?
I love this game. I do. Like, it has its like cons and then like, you know what I mean. It's not the trilogy, Mass Effect trilogy. Literally, like, oh, I would love to just go back and play the trilogy. Oh, literally, the trilogy was amazing. It still is amazing, to be honest. I know a lot of people like they're not that keen on these type of games, but like for me, I really am. I just waved at him, but one guy who joined my team shot me, so I killed him, and he was never seen, never seen, and he was never seen since he was jelly about my horse. Wait, why was he jelly about your horse though?
Well, we came a long ways for nothing if I'm not.
We'll all die if you're not.
That's no way to treat a guest. I'm Nakmor Kesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
It's nothing personal, but now isn't the time for on-the-job training.
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
We're all feeling the pressure. Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship. I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
I've actually forgotten how to get
Welcome
ammo.
to the Nexus.
Yeah, I've like really like forgotten so much about this game. I haven't played it for like a while ago. I can't even remember when the last time I played it. It was like a couple of months ago maybe. Because I stopped streaming for a bit. Like, I didn't really have like the effort to really do it, to be honest. My character looks like your guy in Red Dead, but with more tan and brown hair. Okay. I have a cool looking horse. That's cool. How did you get him?
Thank you for standing up for me there.
Hope's in short supply here. What little we can find should have a chance.
Ma'am, the Hyperion's core is now online.
Let me show you something. An hour ago, that was all dark. But with the power from your ship, you're keeping the lights on. You have my vote.
And when the power runs out?
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen. And don't be shy. Come see me when you have a chance.
Okay, you received. Okay, can I scan anything? Like, scan anything?
Hello, console. You and I are going to be very good friends.
Okay, so
We'll get you all fixed up and ready to go in no time.
This is Nexus Control to Hyperion. It's good to have you here.
But what choice
I
do we
think
have?
these are optional
How the hell should I
quests.
know?
Over the docking check.
All right, what happened?
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father. Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec.
It is Snowflake's breed, but a cool shiny brown coat. Got him from Dane's stable. This game has decent graphics. Really? The thing is, they have upgraded the graphics. So basically, like, there's been some updates for this game that they've had to work with the graphics because, like, at the very start, when this game first came out, everybody thought the graphics was absolutely shit. But the only reason for that was because they were experimenting on a new engine, and so yeah. I don't know what to say. He wanted me to be Pathfinder. All that matters is he's gone. That is so terrible. I'm not putting that. That's like he's talking shit about his own father. Nah, I'm not doing that. Like, that is just like, that is funny.
In the moment, it saved my life. But it seems my father meant for me to get the role eventually.
It isn't hereditary. If we wanted an inbred monarchy, we could have left half our gene stock back home. Not home. The Milky Way. This is home.
Kind of
This
gathered that.
mess. We don't have a lot of options, Ryder. Maybe you'll prove your father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
Yeah, this woman's an absolute bitch anyway. Like, I don't like her personally, but she's in the game because she's in the game. I don't know. So the Milky Way is our galaxy, Sparky. So it's where Earth and basically where Earth is, and the Moon and Mars and everything like that. Basically, the Milky Way. So basically, in the trilogy, we are in the Milky Way, and in this game, we are in Andromeda, basically.
There must be some kind of plan for encountering hostile aliens. We can't have been that naive.
We expected life, not an enemy that refuses to talk. They don't attack, they disinfect. We're nothing until we're bacteria. Sorry, 14 months and you stoop to poetry. That's how bad it is. Not sure who started it, but we're calling them Ket. Kandros will know more. Maybe too much.
You don't trust him?
I trust him to defend us. I do not trust a rising military influence in a supposedly civilian initiative. We came here to make history, Ryder, not repeat it. Ugh, goddamn poetry.
You've had no colony successes in over a year. How many tries is that?
Less than you'd think. The Scourge, spoiled worlds, exiles, hostiles. We can't just plop down an outpost and expect picket fences. We need the Pathfinder and Sam to scout, evaluate, and inspire. The initiative promised a goal. Andromeda has not cooperated.
And if it had?
Beautiful utopian horseshit. Colonies that produce and support each other. The Nexus as Citadel, not headed by Tan, or even me.
I find it funny. Wait a second. Can't see it now. So, oh, wait, yeah, I remember it. I find it funny we have never seen Matrix's wife. That is true, but if you think about it, Matrix's wife is either working or another one is she could be like camera shy. So
there's also the strange technology. Has anyone studied that?
Well, it'd be more
We've
like
tried.
stream shy, but
Not me. The brains in research. They're supposed to know their business. The current excuse? The tech we dug up on Mars was more advanced, but it was plug and go. The tech here thinks different? I don't know. We've mostly avoided it. And from what the Hyperion logs say about Alec, maybe that's good.
Or she is a ghost. Or she's just a made-up story.
How do you fit into the Nexus leadership?
I oversee the actual settlement effort. As the number of outposts is currently less than ideal, my influence is limited. As Tan is quick to remind me. Left a perfectly adequate career as a chief officer. Provincial capital, too.
Or Matrix is gay
Only
and
a
he's
new galaxy
afraid
could
to
pull
come
me
out.
away. And here we are, idling.
That was a joke, by the way. Terrible joke, but, you know.
You called my father Alec. No one does that.
A lot of us joined the initiative because of his vision. What he shared of it, anyway.
Were you friends? Or...
I'm not your new mother, if that's what you're asking. Or his friend. He hated that I didn't use his title. But no one's a pathfinder until they've path-found something. Much like a colonial director without colonies.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Ryder?
It's Pathfinder.
Ryder, we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation of outposts to feed the initiative, we might as well be 600 years dead. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you. Prove me wrong.
Oh, that woman's an absolute bitch. I just want to kill her. But I can't. Because she's scripted to survive this... yeah.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area.
Okay, I can't do that yet. Wait a second. No. Thought it was going to be something, but no. Where is it? Do I have to go? Like... ah, here we go. That's true. That's something. I can't be bothered to read that, to be honest. Yeah.
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion coupling.
What's this? Oh, it's a container. What's this container for? Oh, credits. I'll take that. So yeah, money in this game is called credits, by the way, guys. Like, if you haven't played this game before or anything.
The problem is more widespread than we thought. We're working to fix it. That's all.
I didn't even catch that, to be honest.
There you are. Hope the others haven't been giving you a hard time. There's a lot that needs doing. At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done.
When we left the Milky Way, the Krogan were still dealing with the genophage.
Right. The genophage. A little gift to our people from the Solarians thousands of years ago. That sterility virus they infected us with left most of our children stillborn. Only 1 in 1,000 survive.
No wonder your people have such a problem with Solarians.
Some wounds never heal. Not that my ancestors didn't provoke it. They did try to conquer the galaxy. The Solarians were forced to respond. And it's not fair to blame it all on them, either. The Solarians developed the virus, but it was the Turians who deployed it. I'm hoping that's all in the past. Plenty of blame to go around, but Andromeda is about new beginnings. My people need that more than most.
What about the Krogan here in Andromeda?
There's no cure for it. But my clan was starting to show mutation against the virus. A natural defense.
Yo, Sparky, I thought you were gone, man. Like, literally, I thought you were gone. Red Dead looks amazing. Yeah, I definitely want to, like, play it and do some of this, like, the story online, you know? So I'll definitely do that. Like, I've already done one mission that's the story, really. I shouldn't have done that until I was streaming, but I love the little cities with music and saloons. Yeah, they're cool. My favorite place, it has to be like Valentine. I don't know why, but I just prefer Valentine over like any other place, any other places. Like I do like St. Danes, but yeah, to me it has to be Valentine.
During the trip to get here, Krogan underwent gene therapies to enhance the mutation while we were in stasis.
So you used those 600 years to your advantage. Gave the adaptation more time to develop.
Yeah. It's still early, but I think we made a dent. Our scientists say we've improved viability to almost 4%, which is a lot better than what we had. Beyond all the statistics, it means more Krogan children will live. It's the only way my people have a future out here.
So basically, guys, so there is a genophage. So back in the Milky Way, there was a genophage, and the genophage was developed by the Solarians, but the Taurians, they basically deployed it, and it's basically made all of the Krogan females insterile, so they can't, so they can have children, but the children end up becoming stillborn. So it's a little bit harsh, I know, but that's only because the Krogan wanted to invade everywhere else, and of course the Krogan were just popping little Krogan out like that, basically.
What kind of work do you do as superintendent?
I was part of the team that originally designed and built this place. I keep the station functional, or as functional as possible, considering.
Valentine was the first town you see. Yeah, that is true. Valentine is the first town you see. I don't know why. I've just always liked it more, to be honest. Blackwater or St. Danes is my favorite place. Okay, St. Danes is probably gonna have to be my second favorite place. I like how Valentine has very muddy roads. That is true. Literally, like you jump and you get muddy. It's funny as hell.
What sort of problems have you seen on the Nexus?
Situation's gone to shit pretty much sums it up. There's arcs missing. Some idiots tried to mutiny and take over, then more idiots offended my clan, so they left. And to top it all off, the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, was killed.
What happened to Jean Garson?
Killed in the Scourge disaster. Her and a bunch of the other leaders. Tan might know more.
Strawberry seems cool. I can't remember Strawberry. Oh, that's the place where we free Micah and Micah kills everyone.
And I thought the Hyperion had it bad when we arrived. Anything else?
The outposts aren't happening because we don't have resources or people, so Addison's more uptight than ever. And let's not forget how badly the station was damaged on arrival. But that's a detail, according to some. My team and I are repairing what we can. If we don't get materials soon, things will go downhill. Fast.
Yeah, it shows how many horses go down that road. True.
I noticed there aren't a lot of Krogan around.
You haven't spoken to number 8 yet, have you?
Number 8?
Tan. Ask him why most of my people left. He'll have opinions. I can tell you this much. When the mutiny happened, a deal was made. My clan were supposed to settle matters and, in return, get more say in the initiative.
Why do you call Tan 8?
Because he was 8th in line to take over the Andromeda initiative. I like to remind him of that now and then. Keep him humble.
He might be. That'd be quite cool, actually, to see Arthur again. Oh, I miss him, man. He was good. People make Arthur and Dutch characters. Yeah, that is true. I've seen that. I've seen that, yeah.
Did the deal go through?
The clan held up their part, but Tan had a meltdown when he found out we wanted more say around here. Then Addison's assistant, Spender, pretended he never made the deal in the first place. It was a mess, but I don't blame my people for walking out. We're done being used.
That would be cool to see Arthur fight by his side. That is true.
With your clan gone, why did you stay?
It's complicated. The station and my clan both need me here.
Nothing more for now.
Yeah,
Good luck
this,
out there.
by the way, this bit, guys, is a little bit slow. So I'm gonna pre-warn you. So basically, I just got to speak to all of the people. Is there anything like here, like I'm meant to do? No, there ain't. So yeah, this bit is just basically talking a sec, but. Okay, I can't talk to him. He's like a side. Oh, maybe.
Weapons
Okay,
and stuff. I got you covered. Use the console to take a look through what I got. It'd be a lot easier if I weren't missing half my stock.
You got it. Shop till you drop, here I come.
That's fine. Hey, wait. Please don't drop anything you bought from me, okay? Tam would have my head if anything happened to you on my account.
I just went to a shop and like literally I've only got 129 credits. That is funny. So I can't buy anything at all. That is terrible.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
This is a nightmare. It's not right. It's not fair.
What's wrong?
Oh my, So it's true. A Pathfinder has found us. There's hope at last. Maybe you could help. You're impartial. This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
What exactly was he convicted of?
They don't exile you for petty theft. Well, maybe this bunch would. They say it's murder. They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, but the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have. There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident. His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit. Please, tell Nilken I love him.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power.
I know that look. The others bent your ear, did they?
Something like that?
You get used to it. Just focus on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Turian Ark.
What's the word on the Turian Ark?
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
What brought you out here to Andromeda?
I was tired of being the good one.
The good one?
The Kandros family is old military. There were expectations, you know? Then my sister became a sculptor and cousin Irene went pirate on Omega. Everyone was proud that I stayed in service. But I kept wondering, when do I get my adventure? Jen Garson's dream was so grand, so gutsy, I had to be part of it.
What do you know about the enemies we've encountered? The Ket?
We usually see them on worlds with those alien structures. The Ket don't take kindly to anyone studying them. Not sure why. They don't talk to us. Every time we cross paths, there's a fight or they take prisoners.
Why? What do they want?
No one knows. But I've seen their weaponry and what they do to those prisoners. I want them a long, long way from the Nexus.
You talk like you weren't part of the leadership. How did you end up commanding the militia?
I was escorting a prospecting team on some moon when those Ket found us. They penned us like cattle for experiments. I managed to get loose, snatched a gun, and freed the others. By the time we killed the bastards and headed back to warn the Nexus, everyone looked at me like I was in charge.
That sounds familiar.
The militia grew from there. Funny, once the heat is on, all kinds of people rise to the top.
Are the other Turians managing okay?
So-so. We're not good at sitting around in a crisis. Service before self gets drummed into us at boot camp. That's probably why so many of us are in the militia. We like to earn our citizenship, whatever galaxy we're in. But it's hard to focus with our arc missing.
It's rough out there. I might need backup, if you can spare the people.
I have strike teams specializing in assault and extraction. If you need serious firepower, my Apex teams have you covered. In fact, I could give you authority to dispatch them. It'll cut down their response time.
Thank you.
Our current ops are on the terminal. See if there's anything that could use a shot where it counts.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Notice the handoff to Pathfinder. No time for our beer yet. This place is a mess. Security is... let's call it strained.
I can believe it. The Nexus is running on empty.
Not just that. A lot of the exiles were security. Everyone was trained and armed for Frontier. We know Cat are dangerous, and now we have to worry about our people too. No idea where they went, but they left mad.
They were frustrated. If they just wanted to kill, they could have fought to the last here.
Apparently we're the big hope for everyone. Not the Hyperion showing. Just us. I'm with you. It's just... a lot.
Hi Sparky. I watched you and Matrix play Red Dead. You mess around too much. Well, he started it, but yeah.
As long as the Nexus is here, as long as we're here, we have a job to do.
Double down crisis mode. I can do that. We can do that. Ready and willing, Pathfinder.
Engineering reports.
Yeah, we never did the did any of the what is it? Oh, what was it? We never did any main missions, I don't think.
I still reckon they have breather gear stowed in that armor.
Perhaps both.
You must be the Pathfinder. Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Thanks, Mr...
Professor Herrick, my colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
I'm usually out in the field, but I wouldn't mind talking shop. Lab. You know.
You are always welcome.
Not that we've had much to study, with everyone cooped up for 14 months.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think with all this racket?
I think I might have seen Rango. I'm not sure. It's like riding, it's like a film riding into town with your pals. That is true.
Technicians, please report to the Hyperion coupling annex.
Okay, I'm just... Okay, no.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
Lizard. What do you... Oh. Yes, I have seen it, actually, yeah. I can't really remember, like, what the film's about, really, but... Yeah, I've seen it.
Help you?
Pathfinder Ryder, here to see Nilken Rensis.
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Nilken, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanting to chat with you.
A Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
Your wife's all broken up over this. She says you didn't do it, and that she loves you.
She's a wonderful person. At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
Yo, what do you think of this game so far anyway, Sparky?
Last I checked, getting into a spat wasn't against the law.
There's more. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. A witness saw the chief's chest explode.
Sounds like an accident.
That's what I told them. But I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
Don't throw in the towel yet. I'll review the evidence. Maybe I can find something that'll help.
That would be great. You're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
Oh crap, I gotta go speak to Kandros again.
Tempest crew should report.
No news on the Turian Ark yet? Or is this militia business?
I spoke with Nilken Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our last. When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
So there was a trial and he was found guilty?
It was short and decisive. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
It's okay to watch. Okay. Those action, so don't worry about that.
And you assume he's lying?
What's a lie to a murderer? Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console there. As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Yeah, Matrix has already done this anyway. Yes. Where's the thing? Oh, here.
The Nexus versus Colonist Nilken, Evidence 7A.
Hiram! Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation!
We're not giving up, Nilken. We're taking it back.
No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to... No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
Now we'll go speak to the witness.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion. All non-relevant repair requests are currently on hold until power coupling is complete.
Galactic Scout
All right, moving on. Docking clamps?
fully active.
Cassidy Shaw? I'm Ryder. I'm looking into the Nilken murder case.
And we're done.
Oh man, I thought that was over with. Have you heard the audio recording of their fight?
Yes.
I helped pull him off Chief Reynolds. You could see it in his eyes. He was gonna kill him. Then in the sandstorm, I had a pretty clear view of the Chief. He looked right at Nilken and shouted no. Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was pure shock.
Did you see any Ket in the vicinity?
Nilken said so, but not that I could see. Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't great.
Okay, Sparky.
Reynolds was leading you back to retake the compound. Did you agree with that?
It wasn't my place to agree or disagree. He was ranking officer. In retrospect, it is ironic. If he hadn't been killed, we all probably would have died.
If they'd fought and Nilken threatened to kill him, why was Reynolds surprised?
Fronts fight, say things they don't mean, maybe even hurt each other. But you don't expect your best friend to shoot you. To me, that's the saddest part. The Chief's heart was broken right before it exploded.
Did Nilken seem remorseful?
I lost sight of Nilken in the turmoil. When we found him, he seemed in shock. He couldn't speak. He looked nauseated. Could have been guilt. The reality of the act sinking in.
I appreciate the information.
Of course. It kills me we had to leave him behind. He deserved a proper funeral.
So the body was never examined? Important piece of a murder investigation.
Tian wouldn't allow a mission to go back for him. Said it was too dangerous.
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
Good. I was starting to wonder who was in charge around here.
Director Addison is entitled to her opinion, and mine overrules hers.
Does she know that?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the Golden Worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
How?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable. So, how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
The way I see it, you need me. If I pull this off, maybe you'll look like the leader you pretend to be.
But first, you have to succeed at being the Pathfinder you pretend to be.
Where's my ship?
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for Eos will be in the computer. And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that.
Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me and Sam Node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No, I'm fine.
Ryder, you may have a less than flattering view of me, but I want to express my condolences for your father.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
They're as much a part of the initiative as the human arc. We'll find them.
We have to. Tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
I'm looking into the Nilken Rensis murder charge.
And?
I want to go to Eos and retrieve Chief Reynolds' body.
That isn't usually Pathfinder business.
First murder in Andromeda, and I'm impartial. Figured you'd want to get it right.
Settling an outpost comes first. But I suppose I have no objections. Physical evidence will only bolster the case.
I'm hoping it proves something else happened.
This case has been a political nightmare. With all we've been through, the people need stability. I hope anything you find reaffirms what's been done, but if it sheds a different light, we'll deal with it. We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
Of course. As you pointed out, we need each other. Our futures depend on each other's success.
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
What is there to be paranoid about?
We've had 3 malfunctions in the past week.
That's not good. Sorry, understatement.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Did you talk to security about this?
How can I? For all I know, someone in security is the one doing this. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of. But I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait. That's it. You can't possibly be involved in this. You weren't even here during the mutiny. Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical systems.
Sure thing. What can I do?
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one, that'd really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done. No, I'm fine. And I don't know, it just blew up.
Find out why. Be careful.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel. Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction. Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel
I'll
that the
just disable
saboteur
power
used.
to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Scanning. This panel has been tampered with.
Send the data to Raj.
Yes, Pathfinder.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
Hey there.
You okay? Those guys really grilled you. And Addison. First Pathfinder they've seen in over a year. All she can do is question your competence?
Which one was Addison again? All politicians look the same to me.
Same here. Next time we'll ask for a seating chart. I worked out logistics with Director Tan. They're giving us a ship and crew. He said their best is taking care of it.
I still need to head back to the Ark and check in with Sam.
Sounds good. While you're there, maybe see how your sister's doing.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
End the stream there, so hope you enjoyed. Please do subscribe and like, and I will be streaming whenever I can, when I'm able. So see you guys. Bye.